Let's unbox an Xbox controller. Presumably this works with Windows 10 and the Xbox One. Let's take a look at the bottom here. So, if I'm reading this correctly, this is the model number, which is TF5-00002. Looks like lot number is 1933, so I'm presuming this is the 33rd week of 2019 that this thing was manufactured or packaged. So I'm looking for this because I want a Bluetooth controller for my vintage gaming for my PC, and I'm hoping this works. So we're gonna cut this open and see exactly if it is what it says it does. So let's open that up. Now, is this going to be a stubborn box to open up without ripping it apart? Wow, they put this in a nice box with lots of dust. So this is obviously the white model. And there's a specific characteristic you have to look for, is this plastic around here. It usually tells you if it's meant to run on Bluetooth or Windows 10. And, oh, comes with batteries. Well, that's even better. I thought I was going to have to find some. Hope these are not expired. Well, not going to worry about it. Oh, there's more stuff in there. Okay, I guess we got our documentation, paperwork that tells us how to use it. And let's take a look here. Some kind of comb, Xbox Game Pass. I really don't need that because I don't own an Xbox. I just need this for Windows. It just tells you how to plug it in, and yeah, we know how to do that. What does this do? More Microsoft stuff. Probably something about FCC warnings. Not the FTC. We've heard enough of that on YouTube. So let's open up the batteries. There we go. Maybe you shouldn't be doing that with an X-Acto knife or a box cutter, but I did anyways. Okay, I'm going to try hard not to say any profanity in these, as these are okay. This is meant for safe for work. This is for teenagers and adults. Alright, let's put our batteries in. At least this doesn't require a screw. I've seen some of these that require. Now, I am using this to replace an existing controller. I'll show you what controller I'm replacing this with. This obviously doesn't come with the cord. Well, okay. Or does it have a cord in here? No. Okay. Came with batteries, but not a cord. Well, I'm glad I have a cord from an existing controller, but, well, let's see here. Let me show you my old one. There is a difference, I believe. So here is the one that I'm currently using right now, and this one is, it says it's wireless, but it's obviously not Bluetooth ready. So now I gotta spend the task of pairing this up and seeing if this does work. Well, this one anyways. This one I know doesn't work. It works wired. So I'll just borrow the cord for this one if I need it. But does it light up or does it not? Oh, there we go. Well, at least the lights are on, but we'll have to take a look at this and see how well it works on the PC. So hold on, I'll be back in a few moments. Okay, I tested out this controller and it does work okay. Just like with typical Bluetooth devices, they don't have a really far range. Matter of fact, my PC is behind my monitor, and it seemed like if I were resting my, and I'm playing this and it's below the PC level, I noticed the signal got drowned out and it wouldn't even work anymore. So I don't know if it's something wrong with my Bluetooth device or something inside the PC or this, but it was not really a good performer. I've never really successfully ever got Bluetooth working, but I wanted a wireless controller to see if I can improve on it. Now there is a subtle difference, if you haven't already noticed. If we take a look at the trim on these, and this is something I was taught. I don't know how to turn that annoying light off. So This piece right here that surrounds this home button is actually supposed to be built in with the controller. Alright, so there is a difference with these. On the bottom it doesn't look like there's much of a difference either. They look almost identical, except for just this plastic trim right here. So it is really a very picky device. So if you're interested in trying to find this model, it's TF5-00002. And this does work with Windows 10. I need to try this out with my laptop and some other PCs and make sure that it's just not my desktop. But this will do fine for my retro gaming streams and such, because I want to get back into some retro gaming. And of course, you know, if you're playing Nintendo games or maybe some Atari games, you probably don't want to use a game controller. You want to use the authentic hardware. Well, this is as close as I'm ever going to get, because a lot of that stuff is out of production, just like with all the... Like, I do have a set of NES controllers, but I don't want to modify those and build my own hardware and write up my own firmware for those. So this will do fine. I just need to figure out why the Bluetooth is so weak. Could be the batteries, but those came out of the package, but no telling how long those have been in there. What, probably... I'm going to take a guess, probably about 20 weeks, maybe, give or take. I don't know, but you know, if anybody wants to see a tutorial on how to pair one of these up, it's not really hard, but I can show you how to do it. It took me a few tries, but I managed to get it to work. So if you're interested in that tutorial, let me know, and I'll see what I can rustle up. Okay, I think I found out why that this controller was not working well with Bluetooth on my desktop. Well, I had to hook up an external antenna to it to make the Bluetooth work. So it seems like there's very little lag with this. It works pretty much spot on. It works good with any modern PC game as well as with emulators and vintage gaming. So I recommend this. So the model number, I believe, is TF5-00002. It's a really good controller. This will serve my purpose for vintage gaming.